All right, so I'm going to continue to wear this. As I begin to traumatize all of you with this one time in Nebraska. So, this is an actual photo. This is not a recreation. For those of you guys who are unfamiliar, I told you I have props. We grab it. My nanny guy with weird tricks. This is a Kong. Do you guys use Kongs with your dogs at all? Right? So we use these a lot for enrichment. They're great for rewards. I have more of these than God. Like, the last count we did was like 300. So I really did not need another one this day. But you probably gathered that I am a rolling ball of chaos. And if you've ever seen the inside of my van, and some of you have, it is literally a rolling ball of chaos, right? So if I open the door of a vehicle, something is coming out of it. Something is rolling somewhere. It is going to be a shoe, you know, like the flip-flop that I lost somewhere. Inevitably, I have lost like underwear, keys, an entire suitcase once. This is not mine. I pulled up to this gas station in the middle of Nebraska, rural Nebraska. Pull up, and there's this Kong sitting in front of my car. And I'm like, free Kong. That's amazing. These things are super expensive, and it's so shiny, and it's right in front of me. I don't need a Kong, but I need the Kong, right? So this brings us to the legend of Hot Kong. This story makes the rounds on the internet about every 6 months. It's been a while since. Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Get your raffle in and get your.
That closes in 10 minutes. Auction closes at 7:15.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. So, the legend of the Hot Kong. So there I am at this gas station, and I see this Kong in front of me. I do not need this Kong, but I really want this Kong. And so I pick up this Kong, and of course, because I'm a good, responsible human being, I go into the gas station and say, do you have a lost and found? Because somebody has lost this Kong. It's so pretty and shiny. Surely somebody's missing it. And the lady looks at me and goes, I haven't seen anybody else. Hey, it's yours. What happened? And I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. So, in addition to paying, $1.97 a gallon at this rural gas station, I got a Kong. Oh my God, it's the best day of my life. Now, I am reasonable. I don't know where this Kong's been. So I take this Kong and I put it in a lavender scented bag. And I shove it in the door of my car. Because I'm going to sanitize it later. Because I'm responsible. Not responsible enough to be looking at it, but responsible enough to know I should really clean this. So here I am driving through Nebraska, which is not a state where you can have hot guys. And I'm driving to Iowa, which is not a state where you can have hot guys. And the state troopers are out all night. They're pulling cars over left and right. There are flashing lights. And I'm like, wow, this is a really busy, weird night. And then I'm driving going, why is my car smelling pot? So I keep driving. And I'm spraying Febreze. And I'm like, there was a guy at the gas station who sounded kind of questionable. I'm like, was it him? I didn't think I was that close to him. But I swear to God, it's getting stronger. Now, you guys should know, you saw the picture of the creepy predator van? Yeah, when I drive out with a hitch rack, I look like I am about to no good. I have been pulled over in almost every single one of the lower 48 for just breathing. So, it'll be things like, we cannot see your license plate. Oh, no, you're fine. Have a nice day. So I'm used to being pulled over. Sorry, this is the hard part. I have been pulled over many times, and now I'm watching them pull over all these cars going, it's only a matter of time. And I don't know where the smell is coming from. It's not my pot. Where is it? I still have not put together that the Kong might have been related to this at all. So, like a normal, rational human being, what do you think I did? I called the Canadians. Who calls the Canadians in the middle of the night and says, Sheila, I smell pot in my car and the cops are out everywhere. What do I do? And she's like, I don't know. Let me call our friend Cash. So now we have a group phone call going because we don't know that. What is the one thing that is different in the environment? This Kong, right? Not this one. You'll hear what happens. So they're still pulling cars over. There's now a roadblock ahead of me. And I realize they're checking all the vehicles. And I'm going to drive in. smelled me like a dispensary. Not even a good one, a really bad dispensary. And then it clicks in my head, you know, I picked a Kong off the street earlier. Maybe that's the cause of it. So I get out this bag that has the Kong in it, and I open it. Oh yeah, it's 500% pot. It is filled with pot. Really bad, skunky pot. And now I'm like, that moment of conflict, you're like, I really want the Kong, but I cannot drive through this checkpoint with this pot-filled Kong. What am I supposed to do? So I call the Canadians again. And so Tash has this idea. Well, why don't you, I can't throw it out the window. How many of you are familiar with the Missouri State Trooper incident in 2017 when the poop flew off my window? Yeah. Yeah, so let me share that really quick. For those of you who have dogs, I'm going to recommend that you always check your windshields, make sure you have either secured your poop bags in your car, your filled used poop bags, or you throw them out. Maybe don't forget that they're wedged in the front of your car and drive down I-80, or actually I think it's I-70, and have a poop bag fly off and hit a Missouri State Trooper. Legitimately pulled over for that one. And laugh and laugh. Especially when he came up to the window and I had like neon green tiger print underwear in the front seat of my car, and he was like, the wind is too much. There's like 1,000 screaming dogs. This is not okay. Anyway, so I've already learned you do not litter, right? Like we all remember that growing up. You do not accidentally litter. So certainly one does not chuck a pot-filled Kong out the window of your car at speed approaching a police barricade, right? Right. So this is what Tash came up with, because Canadians. Tash says, you pull over on the side of the road, and you're gonna get out, full casual like, you're gonna go check your hitch rack. Because you want to make sure, if anybody asks, that your license plate is readily visible, so that seems to be the problem. So go back there, have this Kong. You're just like, all right, now here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna drop it in the grass and drive away with the windows open. I'm like, yeah, seems reasonable. Seems fine. Oh. So I get out there and I'm checking, and the flashlights go by me, and I'm like, oh God. And so I'm like, discreetly go, I'm so sorry our relationship has ended here. I don't know what to do with this, but have a good life. And I get in my car, and I spray Febreze, and I roll down those windows at 80 miles an hour. I am flying for the next 2 miles up to that police barricade. And I pull up and I say, have a nice day. Ask me nothing. And of course, for like the last hour, I'm out there going, this is how it happens. I'm gonna get arrested in Nebraska. They're gonna put me in some Nebraska prison, and I'm never gonna get home. And somebody's gonna have to figure out what to do with all these damn dogs. And it's gonna be a good time. And that is how the pot Kong found its freedom. I still have regrets about losing that Kong. I do not have regrets about getting arrested. Look, I even made a logo for it. So that, my friends, is the legend of the pot Kong. It is a time, and this is the actual Kong. See, look at it, so shiny, so new. Honestly, when I look at it now, I'm like, it was not as shiny or new as I felt in the moment. I was like dazzled by the light of a free $15 Kong.
Spin. Woo!